Alright, we are so back. February 24th, Prosecutor's Office, underground parking lot. Can someone give me directions, please? No one's here today, not even Miss Starr. Everyone's probably busy looking at exactly what went down in the evidence room. Too bad we're not invited. That must be where the detectives are. We proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m., so they're all fucking wasting their time. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case. But instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. Hang in there, Lana. Gotta find all the answers by tomorrow. No fucking pressure, dude. Yo, Edgeworth, what up? How you doing? Mr. Edgeworth isn't here either. Nobody's around. Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee? He took a real beating in court today. Yeah, with Lana admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago, it sure doesn't look good for him. I guess we'll just have to come back later. Okay. Cool. So where do they want me to go? Hello? Oh, okay. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted. That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes. Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks? Wow, he actually talked to us. With the chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement to the media in tomorrow's trial. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I think festive is the word usually used for those. I don't envy this guy's holiday celebrations. Sir? We'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office. Just use a connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor. Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything. Hey, you're right! You can't go in there, it's off limits! Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm. The whole police department is stupid. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office now they've got an explicit confirmation that we're not supposed to go there. That's what encourages me even more. Holy shit. It's easy to forget how incredibly ostentatious this single room is for some reason. Whoa. Where am I? In the chief's office? The place where we were going? It says it on the door and everything? Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it? Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Bach. I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me notes. I never could remember where C was. Oh my fucking god! It's just like, they just walk in and start fucking around his office and he's like, can I help you? Yeah, that's a really, I mean, I guess maybe the implication is that she liked to play around in her sister's office or something. Has it been there the whole time? Has there just always been an organ in this office? I don't know. There's lots of questions to be answered here. Oh, it's you two. Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. That means I need it. I want it. I gotta have it. So, righto. Have you been swimming lately? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately doing work on this case. Personally. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct. and Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? I didn't really find it provocative, it was more matter of fact. 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies! Yeah, time flies like an arrow and fruit flies like a banana. See that big picture on the wall over there? That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. So, this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Yeah, I have to disagree with the idea that Jake got the looks. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. I wonder what it could be. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though. Photo at the awards ceremony of Gant, Lana, and Neil. Gant team picture added to the court record. Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together. Stop snooping in my office. Oh, but this office... It was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out! I have a meeting to attend. It looks like we aren't welcome. Seems that case isn't over with yet after all. What do you mean? Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there. And then she's like, well, maybe it could be because it's his office and he just doesn't like having random people poking around in his business? Nah, that can't be it. You mean it's like a clue? There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. I propose breaking and entering. This would be a really useful time to have someone like Kay Faraday around. Hey, can you just let us back into his office? He totally wants you to do that. Hey, pal! Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt, and my brain hurts, and most of all, my heart hurts because I keep getting kicked out. From sitting so long, your feet hurt? That's interesting. Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Oof. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle's between you two in court. Except not at all, because he's just taking shit from both sides and he can't really do anything about it. He's just getting straight screwed, my dude. That sounds serious. Is it because of what my sister said? That's basically what it all boils down to, yeah. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has a whole world after his blood. I'm sure this will have no negative implications for his long-term mental health. Yikes. I'm not so sure about that. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. That feels... oh, man. Yeah, I guess you'll get it. I guess you'll get your own taste of that, Phoenix. Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she? Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now, with this... Are there really so many people who hate him? Well, he's kind of famously difficult to get along with. In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Speaking purely from second and third hand experience, because I don't know about either of those things. Hey, Dick! Keep up the good work! Yes, sir. Let's go out for lunch again sometime, my treat. Yes, sir. You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick? Yes, sir. It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out, or be very good at my job, or especially young and handsome and bishonen. So it all kind of shakes out to being completely inoffensive, I guess. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about Edgeworth. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Like an egg. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. Hi! He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth, which should not surprise me at all, because I was here for Turnabout Goodbyes, and I'm having this whole weird thing where I'm kind of acting like I don't remember that stuff happened, which is really strange, because you'd think I would, considering how goddamn significant it was to my entire life and everything I've been working towards, but apparently I have amnesia now. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack. His final attack? You mean when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl? Yeah, some girl. No idea who that was. Actually, I'm lying. It was me. It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl. That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all. Well, what was it? Oh, let's see, it was, probably something to do with the murder weapon? Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? Don't ask me. I'm too stupid to understand the things I read. His powers of recollection never fail to impress. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. Jog his memory a bit. Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman. A businessman? What made him take to serial killing? Probably all the business propaganda that told him that life isn't valuable and the only thing that matters is number go up. Also, one day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car. With his car? So it was an accident? An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal with a lust for blood. Oh, that seems unusual. He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he... Oh, he's just going off and rambling. Okay. I didn't expect him to just start auto-playing his dialogue about describing the crimes. Alright. Seems he was a pretty careless animal. Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence. So he turned himself in. Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim, Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. Yeah, that was some crazy shit. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed. That last witness, aka Emma. You should really be talking about this a little more carefully in front of her, but oh well. About this. Hey, is that... It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. Ring any bells? I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. Hint, hint. Well, what are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker. On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker and was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler. That's it! Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me. Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again. This knife. It was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced it back to the store we bought it at, plus it had his fingerprints on it too. But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken. You don't have to take a good look to notice that. Also, I literally said so myself. Yeah, well, anyway, take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in. Where was it? The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. That is like the strangest possible way you could have phrased that. It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet! Down to the last fiber. That's pretty conclusive. I guess he's just really excited to talk about the details of the crime. Stabbed in the back, died from punctured heart and lung. A knife tip was in the wound. Neil's autopsy report added to the court record. The broken tip was found in the victim's body, belonged to murderer Joe Dark. Switchblade knife updated in the court record. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant, because I'm flat broke. It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The chief's out now, and his office is locked, but we'd like to have a look around if that's okay. I'm not sure that is okay, but any detective's ID card can unlock the door. What? Really? But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust. Breach of trust? Simply put, I'd be canned. Canned like a peach. Oh. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you. How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's. That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died. Oh. So, in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office. It's too bad he just told us he wouldn't do that. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind. We need a new piece of evidence. It's just a Phoenix writing on a note. Pretty please, with a cherry on top. Could you please help me, please? Look at this photograph. Let me share a little advice with you as a detective. If you don't have a clue, keep your trap shut. I don't think you followed that advice, Gumshoe. Not to be rude. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but, I guess I'll keep that in mind. Sheesh! Oh. Navigating this, case is really weird. I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet. There he is! Looks like he's writing something. What are you doing here? What are you writing? He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me? Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you. Don't tell me to cheer up. I will be in a miserable mood if I so choose. That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings. I wouldn't know anything about that, though. I'm an open book. I tell everyone everything I'm feeling, and I communicate very honestly. So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Hey, look at my badge. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago. Now I realize what a colossal fucking mistake I made by being a prosecutor. You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Yet a clear path is laid out before me. One that I didn't choose, but I nonetheless feel compelled to follow, and I won't be examining for some time. I have no time to look back on what might have been. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I do can erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error. My responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same, no matter what excuses I might have. Mr. Edgeworth, you're way too freaking hard on yourself. I take pride in my work. So tell me why? Why has it all come to this? Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial, and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. But, Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial. Phoenix is so concerned for him, and Edgeworth is going sun to compensate for it. Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists? That is odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time. Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time. That picture? Something seems strange about it. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered? You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right? I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one. Because you were awarded this. Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. It would be extremely bad form. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes. Just odds and ends. Clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back. Take something back? This. Oh, yeah. Chief Gantz asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? Yes. It was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? That's right. ... This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. Which really makes it sound like I just took it off the fucking wall and walked away with it, which is kind of weird of me, but whatever. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me. Yes? The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding, it's a little different than yours. Yes, you're right. Ah, I remember now. Remember what? That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design. A story? Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us? It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award is based on. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story? Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though, for Emma's sake? Very well. You're not fooling anyone, right? Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other! Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right? Correct? Or are you just bluffing? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless, and thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born. Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize... Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with a merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this. Wow! Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today. That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield? You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Gant. I guess he doesn't like contradictions being pointed out, for some reason. 2 years ago, the halberd was removed at Gant's behest, giving it its current form. King of Prosecutors trophy updated in the court record. I wonder what he was writing before. Come on, Mr. Wright, let's take a look. Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there. Just distract him. I'll check it out. Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe at the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground. Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet. He didn't even look. What? Letter... If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says, Letter of Resignation. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... I'm tired, Wright. I feel as if something inside me has died. But, Mr. Edgeworth, none of it's your fault. I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh. I think he's serious. Yeah, no shit. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything.
You know, that's... Can we talk about... Can we... What? Phoenix? Phoenix, you can't... Oh my god. You need to walk with me here. Oh, he's serious. I wonder if I can use this letter. He fucking leaves. He doesn't say anything else to Edgeworth. He hears all that and he's like, oh, okay, well... Like, don't you think maybe he could use a single word of support? He's serious. Letter of resignation put into pocket. Oh, he's serious. Oh, watch out, guys. He's serious. I'm not gonna do anything that though. I'm just gonna make a note that he's serious and I'm gonna move on.